You see, the town of Tahueco has fewer than 50 residents, so there were no eyewitnesses to Manuel putting Jorge in his car. Additionally, the Google Street View car just so happened.
He's gonna be called Cousin Screams. Cousin Screams. We need to scream, or we don't, but it's just cousins, y'all, us. We're gonna all watch this shit together.
Many noted that the bag's shape looked a lot like a human body. And unfortunately, that is exactly what it turned out to be. The bag contained the remains.
I ain't never heard of Tahueco before in fucking Mexico.
I ain't never heard of not one city in Mexico.
You've heard.
I ain't never named a city in Mexico. I never heard a city in Mexico.
In November 2023, after sending a message to his family saying he was leaving Soria, the place he had lived, with a girl he had met, and that he would no longer be using that phone.
What's up with y'all? JussCousinZ here again. Back with another banger. Back dropping way more heat, and we got some new shit for y'all for today.
We're gonna start off a series. We already told y'all on that 1K video. If you go back and watch that shit.
Watch this first. There you go. There you go.
We're gonna do a series. It's gonna be called Cousin Screams. Cousin Screams. We need to scream, or we don't, but it's just cousins, y'all. Us, we're gonna all watch this shit together.
Anything scary is gonna be on this, so y'all go subscribe, like it, for y'all won't miss this new series. Yeah. It's a new series we starting up today, so this the first video, first episode. We hope y'all like it. We're gonna get straight to the video.
And don't forget to comment and tell us like scary shit to watch too. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I guess we know what all that.
yeah, get to
all right, so this one is 5 disturbing crimes caught on Google Street. So we're gonna start by with number 1, then we might make another video from 2, or we might watch the whole through, depending on how boring the fucking is.
I just accept the fact that you're not good for anyone.
Let's get into it, huh?
Street View car captured what looked like the aftermath of a horrific crime in the small Spanish town of Tahueco. It captured a man loading a large white bag into the trunk of his car. Now, this easily...
We already know, since it's in Mexico, this is definitely a part of the cartel. Dead body in the trunk.
But what Tahueco, I ain't never heard of that before.
There's something in Mexico.
I know that's what he said, but I ain't never heard of Tahueco before in fucking Mexico.
I ain't never heard of not one city in Mexico.
You've heard.
I ain't never named a city in Mexico. I never heard a city in Mexico.
Wait.
I never been to Mexico, and I live in Texas.
Oh no, I've never been to Mexico, but I thought I did know one. Y'all name one down in the comments too. We might know it.
Yeah, maybe.
Could have had an innocent explanation. However, many noted that the bag's shape looked a lot like a human body. And unfortunately, that is exactly what it turned out to be. The bag contained the remains of a 32-year-old Cuban man.
It's shit not funny, but why did he just say... He just said what appeared as a human body, and unfortunately it is. Why did he just say there was a human body?
Gotta bring the experience.
Come on. I mean, it sure did make me... It sure did make me think like there wasn't a human body. But I would have watched even if he said it's a human body. I want to know why.
Keep watching.
Yeah, all right.
And named Jorge Luis Perez. He had gone missing in November 2023 after sending a message to his family saying he was leaving Soria, the place he had lived, with a girl he had met, and that he would no longer be using that phone. One of his cousins found this highly suspicious and reported his disappearance to the police. However, despite the investigators' best efforts, they were unable to find any clues that could help them find Jorge. There were no witnesses or any surveillance footage that could point them in the right direction. So the case went cold for months. Or at least until one of the investigators came across the Google Street View images in November 2024. Coincidentally, the Street View car had also captured the same man carrying the white plastic bag in a wheelbarrow on the way to his car. These images proved to be the final piece in solving the mystery of Jorge's disappearance. They were able to narrow down the list of potential suspects by tracing the vehicle back to its owner, a 48-year-old Tahueco resident named Manuel Isla Gallardo, who worked at the town hall in the neighboring town. However, Manuel had no prior history of violence or any other illegal activity, making it difficult for the authorities to arrest him without any solid evidence. But after tapping his phone and trailing him for a couple of weeks, the investigators uncovered the connection they were looking for. He was in a relationship with...
Because of course he's not gonna have no history of doing that shit.
For Google Maps, they wouldn't even found this nigga.
Oh yeah, that is true. Because he said it's because of one piece on Google Maps
This nigga here, imagine your
That's
family.
why it's called Google Street View.
Oh my fucking God.
Jorge's partner.
I didn't
And
know
as
he was
later
gone.
investigation would reveal, Manuel and this partner kidnapped and later killed Jorge because of this love triangle. They likely
What?
would have gotten away with it as well, if not for the street.
It's over some blood triangle shit.
Love triangle.
Over some blood triangle. These niggas go crazy over a bitch, and I'ma keep saying it. I need to stop that shit. All that wake ass crashing out. Yeah, I need to stop this shit.
If this is even true, if it is because of a love triangle,
This shit is true.
could be more than what it
Love
is.
triangle. That nigga that hit his bitch and he got mad and killed him. He got mad and nigga hit his bitch, bro.
Why he just visiting?
Imaging.
Nah, nigga, he was there. It was a love triangle. He hit his bitch.
A discovery that was nothing short of a miracle. You see, the town of Talhueco has fewer than 50 residents, so there were no eyewitnesses to
definitely
Manuel
like
putting
it.
Jorge in his car.
Additionally,
the Google
Y'all
Street
saying
View
this
car
on-
just so happened to be driving through Talhueco for the
Incident.
first time in 15 years. Both Manuel and his partner were arrested on November 11th after investigators found more evidence linking them to Jorge's disappearance in their home. Their arrest also led to the discovery of Jorge's remains in a cemetery
Wow.
about 15 minutes from where the Google Street View images were captured, finally bringing closure to his tragic case.
Wow. I think the story is tragic as it says. And so he was passing through? Did he just say he was passing through?
That nigga been there, right? He said he ain't been there in 15 years. I guess they called
Oh,
him
you
up.
think
He already been hitting the nigga bitch, bro.
so they wasn't saying that he from there and he left and he haven't been there for 15 years?
Yeah, he was just driving back. He ain't been there in 15 years.
And then all of a sudden he just get caught by a love triangle.
Caught in a love triangle. You know some more shit.
How they kill? That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
some more shit.
Yeah,
They can't put
that's why
all
I feel
that
like
shit.
it's something.
Yeah, of
It's
course
extra,
it's some more
extra
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't.
Cause even how how they even get his ass to whatever.
What you mean?
How they catch him slipping that way to where he was able to get
That's
killed
what I'm
by.
saying.
Was it two people that it was one?
Yes,
It was two people
They
that were
caught
getting on
two
it.
people.
Yeah.
Back door. The girl back doored him.
Yeah. Okay.
You know that. I know that. But anyway, hey, we hope y'all like it. We hope y'all like this shit. You feel me? For the new horror Cousin Scream series. Y'all go like this shit. Go run this shit up. We're gonna keep posting more shit. This episode 1.
Make sure y'all comment down, like some scary shit that we can watch. We like to look at y'all shit, so we want to do that. And then like we said earlier, this episode 1.
Episode 1. Fuck it.
So keep watching the series.
You have to keep watching the series. Yeah. So
Yeah. So till then, keep it real.